Man, don't you just hate it when you go to hospitals and a killer doll just stabs you with a lot of medicine? No? Just me? Okay. Salutations, everyone. I'm Nirabikoshi, and welcome back to another episode of Chucky. Of Chucky. I try to combine two things together. I apologize. Um, man, so good as usual. Another banger hit from this show. Freaking Dom Mancini's really doing a great job with this show, and he does not hold back with what he does, and he did a great job with this episode. Not gonna lie. So we do get more Chucky backstory, which I love, where we see him in an orphanage, now older, and now trying to see if he can teach kids to become murderers as well, like him. And the only one that um, passed his test and became, I guess, his friend and partner in crime was Eddie Caputo. Eddie Caputo, the guy who fucking just left Chucky for dead and then have him possess a doll, and then he just died from a gas fire in his own house. Yeah, that Eddie Caputo. So yeah. We don't get much about him, but he got killed off, and in the first movie, and I guess we got to see Chucky be with a friend, I guess, that he bonded with in an orphanage, which I found very silly, knowing that, yeah, they're not gonna see eye to eye anymore once he turns into a doll. And of course, Chucky kills one of the detectives in this episode by, you know, just throwing him down by stabbing him with a scalpel, leading him to be paralyzed. I do have a lot of complaints that might be stupid. Mainly one, why did you bring the Chucky doll back to the little girl? Wouldn't that doll be in, like, evidence, basically? Like, she can't have that back. That's technically evidence that you need to bring to the police station and put that out on a case when we do like a trial. Like, that shouldn't be brought back to her. Why is this detective like, yeah, I'm gonna bring this Chucky doll back to her. I should probably put this in evidence, but my dumbass is like, nope, I'm gonna bring it to a little girl, which will eventually lead to my death. Like, why? Like, come on. That doll is clearly evidence, since because we are suspecting that Jason, well, I forgot his name already. Jason? Is it Jason? That he was the killer. That we had to assume that, but he's not. Obviously, it's Chucky. And there is also this weird thing where we see a Chucky doll running around the hallway in the hospital, and we don't get to see this doll because and I'm pretty sure it's not the same Chucky that knows Jake. This is clearly a Chucky that is another one, which, if we remember, we saw a bunch of Chuckies being possessed by the same person over and over again in the mental ward in Cult of Chucky. So this must be one of the dolls that came around to help, I guess. And because this Chucky right here, the Chucky that we see that killed the detective, he's basically Two-Face. Like, half of his face is burnt. So That's Chucky Two-Face. It's not Harvey Two-Face. It's Chucky Two-Face now. Because he does look like Two-Face if Two-Face was a killer doll, which I found very hilarious and silly. Lexi is still alive. I still hate it. But then she's kind of getting a redemption arc, which I said could happen because, again, Rachel McAdams and Mean Girls had that redemption arc that she got, and she stopped being less bitchy. So maybe the killer doll kind of thing and working with Jake, not Jason, Jake, sorry, with Jake, she might come around as a different person, especially with that talk that Jake gave her where he says that she's been nothing but bitchy and hurting other people's feelings and not even giving a damn how they feel. And it is well deserved, that yell, that talk that he gives her, telling her off. What she did was terrible as well. And yes, it's not like the escalation of murder, but still, you kind of were asking for it after pretending to be his dead dad getting electrocuted. And, I feel like that talk probably shaped her thinking, like, maybe I should start rethinking my life choices from now on. Hopefully, it does make her think that. Um, But yeah, there's three people now in the know that Chucky is the killer, and that is Jake, the friend of his, I can't remember his name, the detective's son, and Lexi. So they all three know that Chucky's alive. Well, if you count the little girl as well, but she's currently not available to talk. No, she's not dead. She's just unavailable to talk. So I have no idea when Nika's coming or Tiffany uh, is coming, but we do finally get to see images of them in a newspaper article about time, but still not them. I know they were in the trailer, so I'm wondering, when are we gonna see them? How are they gonna come to the town, and how is this gonna play out? Like, there has to be a reason why Chucky, he's back in Hack and Slash, right? Like, there's no way that he's just here on the fly or random. But who knows? I do love this episode. It was really good. I did like it. Of course, we get the unique title card sequence where it's now just like needles and scalps and a scalpel, which is cool. I would say I do like this. Like, these episodes keep getting better and better, even though I still find that detective's incompetence very, very questionable. But I say these episodes are getting more and more good as the show progresses, and that's a good thing, because seeing all this happen, seeing all this chaos unfold, is just amazing. And knowing that the next episode could be even more higher up, like, how do you go up from there with this episode? Because are we gonna have another backstory with Chucky? Is that what we're gonna do? I mean, what else can you do after that? Like, you can't get Brad Dourif to play his character again because dude is old as hell right now. So I don't know if he is right to play a younger version of him unless you have Disney's de-aging machine. But who knows? But anyway, I say I give this episode a good 8 out of 10. Hope it's not my favorite, but hopefully it'll be better. I do like this other look of Chucky Two-Face. All he's missing is a two-headed coin, and then we're good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, darlings.
Ow, ow, ow! Ow! Ow!